But
Right. Well,
you know,
Tom is still living, right?
Tom is still living for now. Yeah.
Okay. And both the Toms still are vested in it?
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
And then,
great. Yeah. So they
yeah.
got a little something to fall back on because the hate for Tom Sandoval will keep that place going for at least another year,
I know.
especially if he keeps getting on shows and reinvigorating the hate towards him by his treatment of other women.
I haven't seen
So I
Tracy.
think Tom Sandoval by proxy may be okay, but I
Yeah.
did see he's hanging out a lot with Jackson. Jackson's been getting a lot of people been blowing Jax up. I saw Lala blew him up. I saw that Britney blew him up, and everybody's like anti-Jax these days because
They don't want him on
Jax
the
is
show.
delusional as freaking Kyle.
They don't
They
want him
don't
on the
think
show.
they did anything wrong.
I told you this motherfucker's going to fuck everything up. He's going to lose everything again. And this was before he was getting separated. I said, look at him. He's got everything back on the backs of Sandoval, and he's going to end up fucking losing it because Jax can't keep anything.
He can't
He
keep
does
his
not
shit
know
together.
how. No, he gets everything he wants, and then he fucks it up all the time.
He's a saboteur, self-saboteur.
Yeah, because he gets too fucking in his head. Like he gets too like I don't know. I guess he thought that he was untouchable now that he got this bar and only 12.5% of it, but his bar. He's I have a family now and this is family life and the valley's so much better. We're so much better. I'm so much better than you, Tom. And I'm not, I'm Jax Taylor and I have a kid now and I'm mature and I don't do wrong things and blah blah blah. blah and I have a restaurant. And it's like, motherfucker, you're out doing coke, treating your girl like, I mean, like literally, you blew your life up again. Like,
right?
Fucking, would you think you were too good? You could treat everybody on the show like shit. You could.
I wonder if he's ever done coke with Lisa Barlow.
Probably. I'm gonna have to say probably. Yeah, I would say yeah on that.
God, I'm sorry.
Allegedly, she does cocaine. I mean, it'd be really fucked up if that was Lisa that was doing the fins and she just fucked us all up and like said that just because we're like Lisa would never say that about herself. But
yeah. But it seems like the perfect plant of a story to make it so, because Lisa's the only one that actually seems like to know everything and be having the deep dives on people. So wouldn't it be perfect for her to be in charge of the Finsta because she has the information from Sam doing the complete package on people, right?
Yeah. I mean, the fact that I don't know, she was real adamant though about fucking suing Whitney. She's like, I'm gonna sue the fuck out of you. I'm like, holy shit. Because they're not talking about because they didn't have permission from Dana to use the entire like clip. So they had Lisa, like that's why Lisa every time she got a chance to say something to Whitney, knowing Whitney couldn't actually say that actual thing on camera, Lisa's like, because you're a fucking liar and you fucking know it.
Yeah. And then trying to pull in a person and saying it was a guy instead of referring to a her, which is Dana, which is where it really came from, right? Isn't that something to do with the story too? Is that it didn't have anything to do with Up and
Adam? Nothing.
Right. No. I wasn't going to say it. Yeah.
He's the middle. All he was the person that Whitney said, "Hey, you know Dana, right? Can you get a hold of her for me?" This blah 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 blah. And Adam's like, "Okay, I'll be the." And all he was the middleman. And he went back. And said, Dana said this, but then as soon as that whole conversation ended, Whitney called Dana anyway and got in touch with Dana. But then he's like, "Look, they want to use the story, but do they have permission to use your name?" And she said, "Or can I? Or you want me to do it or something?" And I was like, what a motherfucker. And she's like, no, go ahead. You take the credit for it because, they'll fuck me over. And they ended up fucking him over too and not using his whole thing. But that's why she didn't want to, she's like, no. And then she said, give me $3,500 and you can have all of it, because they said, use the clip in perpetuity. So they're going to make money off it.
She needs to ask for $25,000 so she can get some more sunglasses.
She still has them too. I said, would you do that now? She's like, no. I'm like, okay, good.
I remember I had bought a pair of Claudia Car. I saved up my money and I went to Sunglass Hut in Santa Monica Mall and I was looking at some Claudia Carlottis and those were like MC Hammer, Too Legit to Quit, remember? And he would march around and he used to always wear these fancy sunglasses. And if you look them up right now, they're called Claudia Carlottis. And so I went and I wanted some so bad. And they were like very expensive. It was back in the 80s. And then as it turned out, the guy across the street's dad was a vendor for Sunglass Hut and gave me a discount pair of Claudia Carlottis that I kept for 28 years upstairs and never even wore because they were so gaudy. But I got my damn Claudia Carlottis. They weren't $25,000 though.
I think the only thing the only thing pocketbooks was the only thing I used to spend like a lot of money. Like I used to like designer clothes, but I didn't like label clothes. So I would go to outlets and stuff too. But like I think the most I ever spent on a bag was like $300. That was it. And that was like for me. I was like, you know. I liked cars was what I spent most of the money on. I liked nice cars. Like I liked like I was leasing cars, like I would lease one. Then I let my sister take over. I would get a different one. And then I had a couple of repos on my credit because when you don't pay for the mileage, it was the whole thing. But now I'm so cheap now. Like the most money my hair is the most expensive thing, which is not even that much. You know what I mean? I spend a lot of money on my hairs, but
so that's the bill. The second bill people get after leasing a car and the lease is over. The bill they send you is for the mileage.
Yes, and if you don't pay it, it's repossession.
Yeah.
Yep. And mine was, I mean, when I was younger, my credit, for some reason, I just didn't give a fuck about my credit. I was stupid. And then the IRS
We're
thing.
the only country that gives a fuck about credit, by the way.
I know.
Other countries, you can go and say you have a job, and if you have the money for the apartment, they give it to you. They don't even run a background check. They don't call it a job. Nothing, y'all.
And had the fact that they don't have property taxes anywhere else. I'm like, we need to get rid of property taxes, man. Because that is ridiculous. Like you basically never own your home. Like you pay property taxes if you don't
to it. They see to it.
Yeah. And it's like, wait a minute. The fact that I'm paying property taxes, I'm maintaining my property. You know what I mean? Like I maintain my property. You know, George is paid, you know, this is his home. He's been here his whole life and he's been paid off. And it's like, we still worry about not paying. Like, you know what I mean? The fucking fact that we have to pay taxes on it makes me really angry because it's like, I mean, I just thought everywhere was like that. I didn't really get it. But
they have, and then on top of the property tax, they have those Melrose taxes and new developments where you're constantly paying a tax on the new development for like there being a school there and all this other stuff. So yeah, it's additional taxes, especially in new construction. Be careful, y'all.
I mean, look at all the money that Elon's finding that was fucking just fucking wasted, missing. I mean, what the fuck? Like, I think
Elon Musk should be out of it. We did not elect Elon Musk. I'm not with apartheid babies having access to nothing that my grandma, my mama, my daddy, your grandma, my parents, their parents, my friends. Why is he in our coffers? Nobody elected him. Nobody. There has to be checks and balances. He didn't. What did he find? He found what? Well, why was he looking? Who gave him permission to look? We did not elect him. Fuck that. Fuck that. We're being usurped again. This is not a good situation. This is not okay.
Why? He's finding all the problems that, like, all the money that's missing and all the fuck ups. And I mean, who else? I mean, they could hire another person to do the tech stuff, but I think he's so good at that techie stuff. But that's why
is he? He's so good at the techie stuff?
Yeah. Why? What happened? Did I miss something?
No, I'm just wondering, like, how is he so good at the techie stuff?
Because I don't know.
So did he develop? So he created the
whatever he does,
the things that he uses at the Tesla plant. He created that, like that's from his mind, or does he have people who do that for him, and then it's at his company? So Elon, like, did he create the Neuralink? Is my question. Is he that advanced in? Like he created the Neuralink?
I mean, I don't know exactly. I mean, I know he's really extremely smart and intelligent, but I don't know like exactly what part of it he was. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just.
Yeah, nobody elected the 80,000 IRS agents either.
Okay, well, do you guys want to keep getting fucked over up the ass with our money, or like,
I don't want Elon Musk in my money. I think he needs to go someplace with that BS.
Huh. Okay.
And that there are people that have experience, at least in that. They had the Social Security specifically set up in a way that didn't need him involved with. So what he got is access to our money. It's not to how it's being spent. He's just getting access to the money.
Well, look at the.
And then he's saying, "Oh, it's being spent this way." Yeah, it was being spent on Social Security, sir. It's cash access. He has access to also. Is these accounts are cash accounts? So.
I mean, he found
no, he's not the person. He's not the person. He's not a savior. No. I think he might be a swipey McSwiperson. We'll see though in the long run.
I mean, that's why all these new people are being hired to make sure this shit doesn't keep happening. The shit that's been happening for like 75 fucking years. I personally don't want to keep getting fucked up the ass. with all this money, all the shit that they do and take and spend on wars and this and that.
What does that have to do with the Social Security Fund? So the Social Security Fund is something that's paid into by Americans who work hard, and now he's in the funds. That has nothing to do with outside spending. These funds are going back to people that have put this money there for it to be held until they need it.
Okay, well, I don't think it's going anywhere. I think he's just finding more of it or something. I don't know. I mean,
I don't know. No, Larja. Elon's father stole Emerald Fountain in South Africa. Thank you. Elon used this money to hire smart engineers. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that's my question, Palaver. You just proved my point. I'm like, what ingenuity, what brilliance does Elon Musk have that he is so smart and almighty to find these issues? He's not. He used money to hire smart people. He's not the one.
Wait, I heard it. So it's either first it was he's not smart and he's just rich, or now he doesn't have any money and he's not smart. Like it's like,
I've only said the same thing.
Somebody else is saying that, like, literally, I've heard somebody say literally before that he's not rich, he's just smart, and somebody gave him all the money or something like that. And I'm like, so is he rich and smart, not rich? I mean, he's got to be something to get where that
rich by default, not by earning. So the same way that I think what were you just talking about a show where we were like, oh, well, Sutton, we were just talking about Sutton and saying that Sutton didn't earn her money. She was given that money. So no wonder her mother doesn't see it for her because she didn't do anything for that money. Insert Elon Musk instead of Sutton in that paragraph, because Elon Musk didn't do anything for his money. He was given some money and then went and did something with the money he was given and grew some more money exactly the way that Sutton did. And if there's
Elon
is African, isn't that cute? They are the German Nazi refugees that fled to South Africa and created apartheid. Exactly. The minorities created apartheid and they became a minority led state. That's what apartheid means, is when the minorities are ruling the majority and making up colonizing rules. And that's what I think 45 was talking about. Oh, yeah, they're doing lots of bad stuff in South Africa. Oh, yeah, we're going to stop giving. You know what they're doing bad? Is they're doing the land back from the colonizers in South Africa and those regions over there. And that might be the land he's talking about, is the land that they're taking back from the colonizers in certain regions over there. But, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And I don't know. But if he's smart, then
I mean, I guess
I know
why, how to get his money and where to get his ideas from, and I guess I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean,
the person we trust him, so I mean, I trust him.
I don't know. I hope that the people that trust him are not disappointed in 4 years when there's nothing left of the Social Security that they paid into, that they had anticipated on using for their retirement years, because now all of a sudden we let a foreigner, he's not even a fucking citizen, talk about birthright citizenship, talk about getting rid of illegal immigrants. He's not even a freaking citizen of the United States, and he has his fingers in our money for us. Isn't that what happened?
I'd rather him than the fucking people that were there before. I mean, I trust Jesus Christ. I didn't even think they're gonna play. I mean, I trust Trump. I mean, at least trust somebody over there. I mean, what the fuck? I thought I didn't really. Okay, I don't know. I guess we're not on the most benevolent timeline here, because if Elon's doing all that, then
no, we are still on the most benevolent. See, that's the other thing. Like, I'm really trying not to give it a lot of energy what they're doing, but we could still be on the most benevolent timeline for sure.
So
if we just ignore it.
You just agree with him have anything to do with finding whatever he's doing, looking for all the mistakes, going through everything.
No, why is he looking? He wouldn't even stop people from saying. He wouldn't even stop people from hate speech on Twitter without it being a problem. But now free speech, while he's over there, he talking about he gonna get mayors locked up for talking. But you can say whatever you want on his platform that's against certain communities. But now mayors can't speak out against how they don't feel he should be involved in our freaking coffers like this. It's duplicitous. I'm not with it. And if you are the truth, then you shouldn't need lies to cover it up.
I'm so confused. Okay. Well, whoever else Trump hired, I guess, did they have all that? credentials that they're supposed to have. I don't know. So
No,
really,
no, no. Nobody. I think the whole last batch was not was subpar, so to speak. I feel like the American people can do better, and they settled for less,
we hired
and
new people.
that they settled between two devils and got a devil in there, and they're doing devilish shit.
Really? Wow.
Yep, yep. How
We
are
hired,
you cutting off all these sources? How
wait,
you
so
don't
this
just cut
Daisy,
them off. If you're
every,
really trying to help, then wouldn't he assess the situation and maybe slowly mitigate or slowly turn off? He wouldn't just turn things off unless he wanted chaos. And the only thing you get from chaos is more control.
who Trump or Elon? Who are we talking about? Trump?
Oh, that's Trump. Oops, I said his name. I promised myself I was going to say 45.
We should be able to say his name, so I don't know why we can't say his name. That's so stupid.
No, I promised myself I was only going to say 45 for the next 4 years.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't realize that we were okay. I didn't know. I thought you were. I don't know. Never mind.
No, I'm happy that. Okay, what I'm happy is that he was voted in. A lot of people voted for him. I feel like he won fairly. And that's democracy. I love when democracy happens. I did not appreciate on the other side how it felt like they were trying to do everything they were alleging that he was trying to do, but he wasn't. He went through the process and was elected. Whereas they were trying to pull a fast one up in their own web, and now we have what we have. Had they ran a democratic process on both sides and allowed the American people all of the flavors of the M&Ms and then made a choice on which M&M they wanted, then we would have maybe a different situation. But this is all by design, and it must be the most benevolent timeline because we're on it. But I don't have to agree with him or like what he's doing or endorse, subscribe, or otherwise support any of the fallacies and any of the foul shit that I know is running amok. I don't have to support it.
No,
you know?
You don't have to. No, I agree. Yep. Okay.
Who's wait, I'm sorry.
I don't know.
And if I may, before you exit, Krista Marie, I'd like to express an apology. I would. It would be nice if Larja is there too. Only to comment. Yeah. No, I hope I didn't hurt your feelings. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. And we agree on a lot of stuff, but yeah.
I actually thought never mind. I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, no, I don't mind. I'm not anti. I'm pro, and in being pro love and pro people, it just doesn't feel good to have this level of chaos trickling down to the people you're supposed to be working on behalf of when we didn't ask for a lot of the shit that you're giving us. And you're like, it's like, oh, I found this, but we didn't ask you to look for that. We said the eggs are $12.99 a dozen, sir. And then he's like, oh, I found this. And we were like, we didn't ask for no additional tariffs, sir, when all the American factories are actually closed and we exported everything. And the way that you're talking about, oh, we can make it in America, sir, we'd have to start mining, start training, start opening factories that have been rusted out. There's a lot of infrastructure stuff that needs to happen before all of these woe-nilly ideas, in my mind. But I am also very on your vibe about the upheaval of it all. Like, yeah, let's find all the dirt.
Well, the tariffs are different. That has to do with Elon. I don't know why we're even talking. The tariffs were just literally so he could, I don't know, whatever. I don't know.
But what did the tariffs do? I mean, are they going to go with them? Didn't everybody say that they weren't down with it?
No, they actually said, no, fine, we'll help. We'll do the, they're not going to do the tariffs. He was just using it as a tactic, and they gave in. So Mexico and Canada. So now it'll be easier to they'll help us on the borders. And I don't know. I guess the tariffs will be the other countries if they, I don't know. Somebody explained it to me yesterday. I don't want to start saying wrong things, wrong facts. But
eggs are so expensive out here in California. I went to Winco the other day, and the eggs was $37.40 for one of those boxes of eggs that comes with like those multiple trays in there. I think ended up being 60 eggs was $37, and he's up here freezing Social Security. Please, that's the least of your worries, sir. That's the least of your worries.
I mean, I want them to find all the problems. I want them to find all the things that have been going wrong since Biden's been president and all the other presidents before that. I mean, I don't know. I want all the friggin' shit to be uncovered. Whoever was getting whatever the $41 trillion that's missing. But
wasn't there a lot of money missing last time he left too, though? So I mean, there was a lot of
every year there is. Yeah, well, they just found it all because it's being used for other things, I guess. For the cover up the disclosure, they spent 20 or 41 trillion just as a cover up.
Right? There were some chickens loose in my park down the street, and those chickens would not come to me to save their life, or else I would have homemade eggs in my backyard right now.
I want to get some chickens too.
Right? Oh, they're only $4 reality? That's almost a normal price.
We don't have any. They're all like, I guess they're just, I'm not, whatever. It's like, they were
saying the bird flu?
Yeah, we don't have any eggs to buy. We can't even buy them anywhere. That's
crazy.
They're not coming in. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that's even real, but who knows?
That's crazy. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think it's real? The bird flu? I don't know. Can you get it from eggs? Is that why there are no eggs? Or because they supposedly had to slaughter all the chickens?
They did?
And so, yeah, that's what you have to do with bird flu. I think if we Google it, I think you do have to, it doesn't just go away. I think they have to off them or something.
Yeah, he also pardoned a bunch of people that didn't commit any crimes, which doesn't make me feel good when he's pardoning,
Oh, he did? Look at that shit. So he did this? Now, was that because of the bird flu or because he was just trying to make it hard for 45 and make these $37 eggs 45's fault? That could be. That could be. See, I can see it from all the sides.
He did a lot of fucked up shit before he left. The last 20 hours.
Yeah, like pardon Fauci. Like, if there's nothing to see here, folks, then why pardon somebody when there's nothing to see here? That means you lied. You are lying.
He forgot to pardon himself.
But doesn't he have to not pardon himself? Because if he felt like he was acting in the capacity of the president for the best of the country, then based off of the law that they just made it to where Trump can do whatever he wants, by proxy, Biden, as the sitting president, could do whatever he wants because the law didn't wait to go into effect until 45 got in there. So maybe he didn't need to pardon himself.
I mean, why do you have to pardon his wife? I mean, what does she know?
What did Jill do?
I don't know. I think he forgot to pardon himself. I think he knows exactly what Fauci did and all of it. I mean, why did he pardon them then? Like, if they didn't do anything wrong yet, I mean, I don't know. Hopefully, I don't know. Can he pardon himself? Are you allowed to pardon yourself if you're a president? I mean, maybe you can't pardon yourself.
Baldoni. Your Baldoni replay was really good.
Mine or LRGA? Thank you.
I don't know. What's a Baldoni?
Oh, Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively.
Oh, yeah. We were talking about that, but I didn't know everything. I came over to your house to talk about that. Yeah, that was very lively. That was good.
So fucked up. It's getting worse by the day. They said they're going to slowly release more and more.
Yes, exactly.
I was like, wow. Wait, hold on. What was that?
Everything that they said he was going to do, they did.
Yeah, exactly.
On Reality Connoisseur's comment. Yeah. Yep. Everything they said he was going to do, they did, which is why he got in. Plus, everybody wanted to make sure he got in because they felt like it got stolen last time. So all of those repeat supporters made sure, and there was no question. Yep. But they sure did do it. They were projection whores on the way out. They were like, oh, he gonna this. They were like, turn around and do it.
He didn't do any of it. He didn't put his family.
Didn't do none of it, girl.
I know. And then I don't know, hiring people to play MAGA supporters to create chaos on J6. It's like, and then blame him because it's his people. It's his people. They hired the people to act like that. To make it so crazy. And I mean, I don't know. Why do you don't say you're not going to pardon your son and then pardon your son?
Yeah.
Whatever, it is what it is.
Good thing they got those good vegan liquid eggs we can get now. You can still, you know what's weird is you can still get a gang of egg whites at my Costco, but there's no eggs in there. But you can get real egg whites. How did that happen?
Are they? Oh, I mean, I haven't had rice in a long time, but
And did you guys know the way chickens grow? So I saw this on TikTok, of course, back in the day, where a lady took an egg out of the shell and had it in some type of other something. And then she was able to demonstrate how the yolk is basically the placenta. For the egg white is the thing that turns into the little baby chick, you guys.
oh, I thought that. I mean, yeah. So like, so the yellow part's the chick, or no?
No, the white part turns into the chick from eating the yellow part.
The yellow. Oh! I didn't know that. So,
I didn't either.
I always wondered, like, what part of that egg do we eat was supposed to be the chicken, or is it a different egg? I'm like, like I don't know, like that's. I mean, I always thought that the chick would be the yellow part.
Yeah, me too.
And then you ever have two in it, like a twinsies in an egg before?
The eggs.
Yeah, like I haven't. Like one time, I had two yolks in it. I was like, oh, they're twins.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. One time I opened up pack and every egg in there was double.
Oh, that's so much good luck. I think that's good luck.
Every egg was double, you guys. I've never seen a triple yolked egg, but I've seen a lot of doubles in my life.
I only saw it one time. It's actually it's like good luck for you to find that. That's awesome.
I'm not surprised to see director Paul.
Oh my God, there's so much. God, these people are crazy. All right, so the trial for this isn't told for Lively and Blake Lively isn't until May or March of 2026.
That's what you were saying.
Can you imagine what the fuck they're gonna do? What's gonna happen in between now and then? Like what's going on just now? I mean,
the movie's already out. Yeah. The movie's already out and flopped.
Yeah.
And hey Chanel, hey Bianca, thanks for coming through. Love you guys.
Yeah, and apparently the version that's out is her cut, but everybody kept it flopping. Everybody keeps saying they want to see his cut. So hopefully they re-release it in his cut, because there's a lot of things that weren't like completely different. And even the people that were watching the movie, I guess they show it to an audience beforehand. They all liked his cut better, but because she's such a narcissist, they pushed for her cut to go out, and it flopped. And it's
wow.
And there's like scenes in there that are weird. Like there was a scene in there that's like it's kind of like a Deadpool scene that didn't make sense. And like it seems like she kind of wants to be funny like Ryan is, and it just doesn't land right. Like it just is very extremely weird. Her humor doesn't land like Ryan's does. And when I was watching, I was like,
Ryan has been funny since Blade. Wasn't he in that Blade where the Pomeranian was a Blade, was a vampire too? Isn't that Ryan Reynolds was in that Blade?
I don't know. The first one I saw
Let me look it up.
Us, I think. Just Us was the first one I've ever seen with him. Or Just Me or Just Us. It's like a rom-com, high school rom-com. But that was the first movie I've ever seen from him. But
yeah, he's in Blade Trinity. And he looked good in that movie. Ooh, good googly woogly. He had an 85 pack. He had packs on his lats and his deltoids. Ooh wee, Ryan, you was looking good then. But yeah, he was in Blade, y'all.
Yeah, and you know what? He friggin' has doubled down. The fact that I keep saying that I wanted him to find out, like, what does he have to say now that this is coming out? But the fact that he's literally acknowledging that he said that it's trash. Justin's lawsuit's trash. His side's trash, and they're doubling down. So he basically now is admitting or is okay with what his wife did. He sees his wife's a liar, and now he's in on it too. Now I have to be like, now I know my answer. He's just as fucked up as she was, just really fucked up because I didn't think that Ryan, I swore it was all her lying to him and making him married. And now he's seen that his wife has lied and he's actually still doubling down on what they're doing. So to me,
yeah, that's too much support. It's stand by your woman, stand by your man, but don't allow this type of circus to happen. Really, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Really
good luck, bro.
Family and career. Because you're and knowing that your wife has lied, it's like, what does he? I still have to believe that maybe there's like what's going on? Is he like not, is he, maybe he's not the smart one. I don't know. Like, what logic is he saying that we're not? Or like, it's just crazy to me. I wish he would like, I don't know. I feel like a crazy person. I'm like, what is he saying that we don't see? Because I can't believe that two of them, there's two of them that fucked up. Like,
Right.
with Amber Heard, she was the only one in the whole universe that saw what she thought her narrative things were. Like, everybody else saw the real reality, and she was the only one in a completely different one. This seems like him and her are in the same reality, and different from everybody else's. I mean, everybody's like,
Oh, no. Hey, the Deadpool reference might be him.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like, Jesus Christ, how do you really hate this man that much? Like, truly, he told the agent people that represent us, he is a sexual predator. Like, I'm like, wow, like wow. Like, and then now seeing what really happened, and he still feels that, I don't know. It's
Yeah.
like,
What happened to ending your career on a high note?
well, I don't know now. I mean, I don't think he realizes that, like, this could destroy. Nobody's ever going to work with his wife again if she's going to be a liar pants like that. And I mean, who the heck's going to ever trust him? I mean, the fact that he put down this man for no, I don't know. Allegedly, just who knows for what reason, but I still don't know the reason. I still don't know why they're doing that. Like, what started this? Like, why? If your wife hasn't been lying to you, and you actually you believe her truth, I don't know what the fuck is happening. I don't know what he's thinking. He's out there taking selfies, saying it's true, the lawsuit's trash, Justin's lawsuit's trash. He's this, he's that. It's like, oh my God, it's like, you saw the truth and you're still saying that your wife is right. And I'm like, okay, now what? Like, what are we missing? Because how are two people so goddamn, like, I don't know, crazy? The host is uninformed. Who are you talking about?
What? I don't know what you're talking about, Susie Q. I'm on her show. She's the.
Wait, hold on.
What are we talking about? They're saying it from my channel. I don't know what she's talking about.
Okay, naming all the. Okay, well, that's. Oh, you guys know what that stuff. Caller. Who called in? Oh, you're the caller.
I'm the caller, Susie Q. We would love to know what you're talking about.
Yeah, or I'm the caller, maybe. What am I?
I was naming all those muscle groups on Rhino, yeah, on the Six Pack Man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. The Ryan Reynolds thing, or that that's what we're talking about. We were like kind of all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably I don't know, who knows what topic I'm uninformed about.
All I can say is whatever I say, Google that shit, because I'm not right about everything.
I mean, like I said, it's like whatever our perceptions are reality, and I'm just with the Blake and Justin thing. I don't know what part I could be uninformed. Maybe because I'm uninformed about the bird flu. I don't know.
We don't know what they're referring to. The bird flu hasn't reached your country. You're lucky. Yeah.
Oh, you're lucky.
Lucky. I don't know how many countries it's in. I thought I heard about it being in, China first or someplace in Asia. I'm not sure. But yeah, out here in California, they haven't. I mean, there's still eggs on the count. You can get $37 eggs. There's not a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walmart. There wasn't any in Walmart, and I was like, what? I was like, why are they not having eggs? And they said, oh, the bird flu. I was like, oh, that makes sense. I guess because they can't. The birds, they're not going to be able to use their eggs. I guess, I don't know, but yeah, I guess that would make eggs go up a little bit, right? Or no? Or is they just expensive because?
Yeah, I mean, you can't. I guess this answers the question: what came first, the chicken or the egg? The chicken, people. That's why there ain't no eggs if they destroying all the chickens.
That's destroy them. Who's the caller? Me? Am I the caller?
Yeah, we're just trying to figure out Susie Q. So I'm visiting Krista Marie's channel. You're at my house on LRGA Curves. Thanks for popping in. But I'm the caller in this reference. So I would love to know what you're talking about. And so would Krista, the host. And Krista's picture is on. My picture looks like I'm the Beverly Hills Housewives. So I'm the caller. The Beverly Hills Housewives is the caller in this situation. So, but I don't know what I said that could have possibly been on point because
you were on point, probably. I mean, we're both We both have our own. We start in the most benevolent, we end in the most benevolent. But in the middle, we
let's look around and find out that part. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody, we're about to get what we get as far as what's happening in the White House.
Oh,
That's what I think she's talking about. Right on.
Wait, this just okay. It's okay. To agree with you, not with Krista, but we don't know about what.
Oh, I think that she just said it's about the F around and find out, right?
Oh, I don't know if I guess.
Oh,
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm gonna fuck around and find out.
I think she's talking about 45.
I don't care.
I think she's talking about the support for 45. It's not like you personally.
Yeah, no, she said we'll fuck around and find out.
Yeah, I'm not, but I didn't. Did I say someone was gonna fuck around and find out?
No,
Did I say that?
I don't know who said fuck around and find out, but she's telling me to fuck around and find out.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, we play nice over here. We play nice, Susie Q, for real. I'm not sure. Sometimes it gets lost in translation, darling. We love everybody. We love everybody.
This is a cult. Okay, I don't remember saying this was a cult and everybody had to agree. And I also don't fucking remember saying who I voted for.
Yeah, we didn't say nothing about that.
It doesn't matter who the host is at this point. I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what? Yeah. And even if she was, Susie, I really invite you to just still support us both because none of that matters. It's all after the fact. We just need to love each other and help each other through about what's about to happen. Yeah. And I love Krista. And Krista loves me. And we don't let that kind of stuff interfere.
Lady, and fuck out of here. I'm
all
done.
That kind of stuff.
I'm not saying fuck around and find out.
I think I blocked those words in my freaking
I know.
I thought I said that you can't even say that word in my freaking chat. I thought I had it like that.
I'm not gonna you can stay in the chat like all you want.
Yeah, be nice.
I can talk to you.
Or Susie Q, I appreciate your support. However, Krista's really my friend for real, for real.
I appreciate your support too. Thanks for coming in. But I mean, the fact that this isn't a cult, I don't know where the hell that ever says it's a cult, and we all have to agree. You can go run your shit any way you want. You can go tell every Trump supporter to fuck around and find out. Literally, I never said I voted for him.
Guys,
I did anyway.
Oliver, hey, what happened? We get to.
I don't know.
This chat was going fast.
I don't think you have to apologize for anything. We love you and. Whatever, like we all have our difference of opinions, and that's why it's called Whose Side Are You On? That's why we discuss all sides.
Right.
And me and Large, obviously, we always start and end on the most benevolent timeline. We never
all the time.
We would never tell each other to fuck around and find out. I don't
know yeah.
And I'm sorry, what's going to happen? When am I going to find out? I'd like to know.
Well, I think we're all, as far as
I'm not one fucking around, so I'm going to find out what's going to happen if I do, though.
Yeah.
I'm just asking, when Lisa Barlow the security has to stop her from going after somebody. I'd like to know what would happen if literally her security wasn't there. What the fuck are you going to do?
Barlow she just be pretending? She not doing nothing.
That's what I mean. Well, security's not there. You know what I mean? So
that's like basically a sugar rush making her pipe up like that. Yeah. She's not doing nothing.
Seriously, if they let her go, I wonder what would happen. She'd be like, "Oh, never mind." And Whitney, oh my God, Whitney!
Mm-hmm.
I read you on this Meredith.
Did you see anything else in Housewives of Beverly Hills that you want to address?
Beverly Hills. No, I mean, like I said, I'm not mad at Erica any longer. I can deal with her. If this is fake Erica, that's fine. It's just a lot easier when she's not being mean and being an asshole to everybody and being she's very, she's just being, I don't know, it might be fake, but at least she's being a friend to everybody, it seems like. And she's trying she definitely deserves, Kyle definitely deserves to get the shit that Erica has gotten in the past year for what Tom has done because, she gets away with not talking about what Mose does, and it's not cool. That part is she's making excuses. She got to leave for 2 weeks. Nobody else gets to call out of work for 2 weeks. You know what I mean? And just not because you don't want to film, because you don't want to be accountable. It's just at this point, this episode was cool, though, like I said, because everybody was focusing on their own problems, and we could get into everybody else's life instead of just focusing always on Kyle and them fighting with everybody else.
Right.
We got to see more of everybody else's life. There's like even with Keely, a lot of it Keely and Gauze, everybody's situation. So we're not focused on the toxicity, which it gets toxic when they fight with each other. I realized I was like, oh, you know what I mean? When they're not together, it doesn't seem as toxic. Their lives aren't, their lives are effed up, but they're not being toxic to each other at least. And it's like this one, they're like, oh, their feelings are just hurt. They're not like cursing each other. You know what I mean? Their feelings are hurt.
Yeah. I literally cried at the gun range when they were at the pow pow. I was like, and then she looked like, it was kind of awkward too. So he was sitting there with her. And then when she sat there, how he got up and put himself on the other side but they were both still facing us. But he put something between him and her physically. And if I was a body reading expert, I might say that implies that he is that done with her that he needs something physical up between them so that he can continue whatever he's doing. Because he literally was sitting next to her. She said, oh, we're jumping up here, huh? And then she jumped up. And then what was the next thing that happened? I see you. And then what was the next thing that happened? He gets off, goes to the other side, but then they still have a moment where he has to one-arm hug her and just look at her while she's crying, because he's not crying. He was not crying, you guys. He was stuttering.
She did that awkward, like she couldn't hug them. She did that awkward little kid thing, like, oh, I don't know. He put his arms around. I was like, give him a real hug or something. Like crying to his arm. I don't know, crying in his arms. It was a weird side.
Yeah, I think she was trying to allow his embrace because she still wants him.
Yeah.
She's still in their house. Yeah. I bet if she would have held him in that moment, it would have confused her maybe. But if she allows herself to be held, it might not be as confusing on the intimacy part. It might just be like, oh, let me cry on your shoulder. You used to be my friend. But if I'm embracing you also and I'm crying in your arms, then that creates a moment of intimacy that is beyond what he and she were willing to experience, because he had already put the table between them, girl.
I know. I didn't realize that. I didn't see that. I was like, oh, didn't register. Didn't clock it, right? And then she was saying they spent all Christmas together as a family. So it's like it's got to be confusing because she says it's confusing because I wonder if they're even sleeping together. Like, imagine if they were sleeping together. He'd have he'd have literally everything he ever wanted. He doesn't have to live with her. She'd still, you know what I mean? If she was sleeping with him, that'd be horrible because then he'd really have his cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
He gets to be the family man and act like a family man, but live somewhere else and probably kiss other girls on camera. Like, look at all the shit that in the last year, the dates, the women he's been like photographed with, that's just like the ones he's been photographed with and not alleged and all the cheating and all that stuff. Like, he's just obviously, imagine like how confusing.
I don't know. Maybe I'm still thinking that it has to do with our dictator situation, because even on Watch What Happens Live, she's saying they're just separated. They're not like still moving forward like PK and Dorito. That's not full on sending 7-page letters talking about settling up, so they could still be playing in our faces. And maybe that's why it's hard, because she has to play in our face and make it look good.
Now I'm thinking, how come Dorito and the kids couldn't go to the UK with him? Like, do they have a house? I wonder if they have a house they're paying for there too. Like, where's he at?
I'm sure they do.
And he has an apartment here, a house there, a house here, and so I don't know.
Wasn't his little Netflix show in the UK about him selling real estate? So he got places to stay. Isn't that how it goes?
Yeah, but I don't even think it aired. I think it got canceled or something. Or maybe it did air. I don't know. I don't think it. Yeah, maybe it aired. I don't know. You know what? Now I forgot that he did all that there. Who knows? I mean, that seems like a lot of money to be shelling out for. I don't know. It's a lot. But I thought so with Kyle and Mel. I would downsize if I were her, because she doesn't. Even with the girls gone, even if there was 2 of them, she doesn't need all this big house. Plus, that's the house.
She should keep it and rent it. I wouldn't let it go. But she could keep it and rent it out to somebody else and go downsize, keep it in the family under a trust.
Somebody else remember? Who was renting it? Sutton or somebody?
Sutton was written. Yeah, not that house. Sutton was written one of her other houses though, right?
thought it was that one, the one with the checkered floors. I thought it was this one. Maybe it was the other
Oh,
one.
maybe she puts checkered floors in all her houses because I didn't think it was this one.
I can't. She might. I can't believe they were selling it and didn't even change that. I would.
Just
I don't
change it.
know. I
Oh,
would.
yeah. I
I
didn't
don't know.
even leave you with these. Thank you.
The dictator. Yeah. He definitely screwed over one of the most dangerous men in the world. And like I said, just because you settle or whatever, he doesn't pay. The guy's not going to forget what he did. It's the principle of it. You know, the cartel, you could pay the cartel back, but they still unalive you. Like you still
think, oh my God. So that's the first time in housewife history we've been to a gun range, y'all. Maybe he took her to the gun range to let the dictator know she's strapped.
Oh shit! I didn't think of that. I mean, hopefully something's burning. I hope that everybody, like, honestly, the fact that people know that she's home alone all the time because she's on a TV show and she's, I mean, hopefully she does have more than just the gun, but she'll never have to use it, hopefully. But that's got to be scary in the house by herself sometimes. I mean, she
Yeah,
has
and plus it's already been broke into twice.
twice. I mean, like, they do have this nice
We're
robbery.
talking about Dorito. But
Yeah,
also Kyle's house had been broke into twice too, but it was one house and then a different house for Kyle. But she's
yeah.
had 2 robberies on the show also.
Oh, and then somebody's had money, $10,000 taken out of their purse. That's crazy. What are the chances of all three of that happening? Of all of it happening? I don't know. The fact that, like, I was so mad at Dorit over the whole thing with that, but like when she started going and sticking up for herself with Kyle, I didn't forget about what she said or what about the robbery thing. But I'm also like, I like how she sticks up for herself now, and but allegedly she's friends with Lisa Rinna, and Rinna's the one who was telling her to, you have to do this, you have to stick up for yourself, you have to do this, you have to do that. But speaking of Rinna, she definitely is going to be mad. She's probably fuming over Denise's show.
Fuming over Denise Richards. And Brandy Glanville too. Ooh, what happened to Brandy's face after she did all that talking about everybody else? I'm so sad for her. And now she has tremors and stuff. Poor Brandy.
Yeah, you know what they told her, right?
Huh?
It's basically a psychosis. It's basically a delusion that she has bugs on her, right? These like things. So it's basically, I'm going to say allegedly meth psychosis is what I'm going to call it. And picking apart.
What do they call her? Magillans. Magillans. Isn't that Magillans? Is it called Magillans? Let me look it up. Magillans. Isn't that the after effects of tweaking?
I don't know. Yeah, they said they said it in her thing, and I'm like, it's meth psychosis. What do you like? It's like basically the delusion that you have bugs on you and you feel them crawling and stuff. And she's saying there's some kind of like that Terry Dubrow told her she had some kind of infection or something, but she's had it for like a year, and it's like a year of antibiotics, but it has nothing to do with like actually with her picking apart her face. And then I guess basically I from the OnlyFans that she does OnlyFans with Elsa Jean, Mo's alleged mistress, and that Elsa is friends with one of the other somebody else that's friends with her and Brandy. They all do OnlyFans. Is in touch with Dana and had said to Dana that talking about Brandy, the OnlyFans and everything else, and that basically she's been picking her face apart, and it allegedly is doing those drugs. And look, if that's, I just wouldn't keep showing that one. I stopped showing everybody that, because when your doctor says that it's basically a delusion that you have, it's basically calling you, a psychosis, and picking apart your face like that and then showing everybody and then saying
they call them crank bugs, meth bugs. I'm telling you, I swear I'm gonna have to call somebody. I'm gonna have to call a player. I'm gonna have to use the hotline and call them.
Like when people tweak, I don't know. Like I've seen people that like take their face hours and hours at a time.
Yeah. Well, did you ever see that freaking movie Bug? And it had Charlize Theron in it, and she was a full-on tweaker in like a dirt motel off the side of the freeway. And her dude were in there tweaking so hard, and then she just kept saying, "The bugs are on me. The bugs are on me." And then he was like, "Well, yeah, I see them," but they were both in there just hardcore tweaking. And so then they picked holes in their cells, and then she decided that she was the mother bug, and the only way to stop them from being born anymore was to set the hotel room on fire.
Oh, oof. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy, like the Human Centipede. It was very haunting.
Oh.
Have you seen that movie, The Human Centipede? Very haunting.
Oh, I don't know. That seems
Thank you.
yes. Okay.
Sorry if that was TMI, but yeah.
No.
Terry Dubar said something bad in her cosmetic injection called the severe infection. Maybe the infection went to her brain. Yeah, I thought he actually did like a lot of biopsies recently. Terry Dubar, Heather Dudon's husband, and he did several biopsies, and he didn't think it was a parasite though. He didn't think it was.
What he said. He said no.
But she was like, "Get it, get the shaking." She was shaking so hard the other day. She said, "Get it, get the shaking." So who said it was all in her mind?
I'm trying right here. I'll show you. All right, I'll sign him. It's hold on. It was.
No problem. Just a second.
It was on Dana.
I was looking for my phone. Where are you?
Dana.
That's right.
Okay.
It's not you.
So now we have this for Denise Richards, and she has a lot of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast members in it, making cameos.
It's a brain stuff.
Oh,
here it is.
And it's brought from abusing alcohol for long periods of time.
Okay, I'll play it for you.
So, sure, shows with very strange hair, but that I guess is her thing. But you know, she's.
Oh shit! Sorry, no, just all get out of here.
Has a lot of unfinished business with Andy.
Can you hear it?
Yes, yes.
This is gonna upset her, but it is what it is. I guess Real Housewives of Beverly Hills isn't sinking that much.
It's called a drug-induced delusional infestation. And it's most commonly reported in patients using cocaine and amphetamines.
Hold on. Jane, stop.
Oh, right on. Thank you.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Since, you know, the season's almost over and she keeps coming out with the same types of weird videos, I wanted to say that this is what the people around Brandi Glanville think she has. Delusional parasitosis, also known as delusional infestation. It's a rare psychiatric disorder that causes people to falsely believe they're infected with parasites. Itching, biting, or crawling sensations on the skin marks, small objects on the body, or clothing that are believed to be proof of infestation. Neurological symptoms like fatigue, pain, weakness, and brain fog. Gastrointestinal symptoms. And it's brought on from abusing alcohol for long periods of time and also some drugs. Okay, so anyway. Now, Brandi Glanville is getting support from Terry Dubrow, who offered another possibility, which was, I guess, microbial organisms that might have caused like some sort of infection in her body through some of the plastic surgery she's gotten. And so he's been testing for that. But the people that I know that are in proximity to Brandi believe it's this. Okay, I'll leave it there. Yeah. So as you guys know, I'm friends with some majority.
Yeah, basically. I mean, I guess Terry's trying to go with, like, work with her to make her believe. I don't know, make her believe that it's an infection. It started out as an infection, but
I mean, you have seen it. Have you seen the way it puffs up? Yeah, I can't make my face get thinner from delusion.
I mean, yeah. Well, when you think the bugs that you have, I guess you pick your face apart. I don't know. I mean, I've seen people.
That's a powerful mind. She needs to start an 800 number and tell people the future. If she has that much mind power, that she can make one side of her face crawl over in a camera to the other side of her face and swell, and then be a freaking crater the next day, and then be back. That's a lot of power in a mind.
Probably infection, and then the infection gets worse, and then it gets better, and then like one part gets puffy. You know what I mean?
And the infection is right where her sinus cavity is, though, you guys. So maybe because your sinus cavity is right there in that crater that keeps happening right under your cheekbone right there. Your sinuses are all right there, you guys. And that's right where it happens. So if it was nose play and she got a dirty straw or something like that, I don't know. But hey, that's a whole new something for drug addicts to worry about, is that you can get a parasite in your nose from a dirty straw.
No, you think, no, you just know she has it's like the delusion that something's crawling on her because of like the meth, I guess. Like I think, like, I don't know, like I guess you believe that you have bugs on you. And I guess she believes that they're in her face or she feels it. And that's where she thought it was like some kind of parasite. But when you think that, then you sit there and you pick apart your face because you're trying to get the bugs off.
Right.
So,
That is crazy.
that's psychosis. Yeah. It sucks.
Oh
I've
no.
have that, but like, I mean, a lot of people are talking right away. And she can also get cellulitis from it, cellulitis, which
But
is
it's also interesting that none of it happened until this Caroline Manzo stress triggered it. So it could be an autoimmune something. You're right. It may be because if lupus can make you swell and tired, and the lupus symptoms are very crazy and just like, really? So maybe it is some type of autoimmune something. Maybe.
stress.
I don't know.
I think it's stress from that, from everything that happened, and not getting the support from Bravo, self-medicating, and then just being so friggin' upset about what was going on with Bravo, always having to post how stressful this is what's going on. This is why my face looks like this. It's from stress from Bravo. When it's like every other day, you could tell that her face doesn't look good. I mean, hopefully, well, she's not going to get her job back at Bravo, but at least there's another network, I think, that's working with her. She also, it's also her Botox too. Her fillers were dissolving, they said too. It had a lot to do with it, but it was like one day it was all swollen, and maybe she went and had her fillers put back in. I don't know. The other doctor said the same thing. Oh, let's get her. It sucks.
Here, I'm sending you this.
Okay.
I just DM'd you on Instagram that Bravo Housewives 2 days ago said that 4 biopsies were taken.
Mm-hmm.
And that I think the shaking they're saying
What's that from?
is from
stress.
Okay, it says she got a 6-figure settlement because her and the boys were living in a mold infested house, and she got a 6-figure settlement. And she showed a video of herself shaking while using a lymphatic drainage machine.
Ooh, in the face?
Yes.
What the fuck? What is that for? That's probably what's making the indents and stuff. Like that's what's probably making. Besides the picking, I don't know. Scar. I don't know. Scarring your face up like that's not a good thing.
See, Randy.
I feel bad for her because I wish that she would. I think she would have been okay with Bravo because I do think that Bravo believed her. And I think if she didn't start freaking trying to sue them and shit, she probably would have had her job or got her job back at some point.
Yeah.
And I think that they're going to reshoot the scene, or reshoot the You want me to open both of them, or which one?
Well, either or. And then here's the one where it's swollen. Like, I just don't know how a mind can do this. You know what I mean? Like, this is a lot. But then again, autoimmune diseases, which can be triggered by stress, can make you swell up like this. It's crazy.
We'll see all that right there. That's
the
like
pock marks, I feel, are something different.
Yeah, that's what. And then this is from basically probably either having her fillers dissolving or just making being skinny. I don't know. It doesn't. Let's see what they say. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Where's the meat button? Okay.
Well, I was pissed off.
Okay, so what was the reasoning behind putting that out there?
Because I am so sick of the narrative that I'm sitting around having plastic surgery all the time. First of all, I can't afford it if I wanted it. Secondly, no, when all of these mean comments were there, I might have had a cocktail.
Drinking and tweeting
and Instagramming. And I just went off. I'm like, this is why I'm sitting at home. This is why I'm not out on red carpets. This is why I'm not, because I don't want to go out like this.
Yeah. So what is your message to all of those who like to get in the comment section and share their 2 cents?
Like, everyone thinks I'm so tough, but I'm fragile right now. It's a very fragile time for me. I don't remember a day when I haven't cried. So leave me the alone.
I know you said you're not putting much pressure on hopes and dreams right now, but do you have a resolution or an idea of what you want to welcome in 2025?
Honestly, health is wealth, and that's all I want. If I'm healthy, I will figure out. I will go work at a bank. They might not even hire me, but I will work anywhere.
I
Damn. What the fuck, Randy? All right.
Wow.
Ooh. What the fuck? All right. Is that a picture out?
It says, the thing says it started with a fun girls trip to the Hamptons with Phaedra Parks, Adrian Schwartz, Gretchen Rossi. To learn more, tune in to my next podcast, Brandy Unfiltered. That was 7 weeks ago.
He's a mess on there too sometimes. She looks so good here. Damn.
Uh-huh. When she gets her makeup right, she's flawless, of course.
No, like it's just. I mean, it just looks like her fillers are getting dissolved or something. Like, and then the pick marks, but she looks good there.
Yeah.
I wish that she would just. I don't know. Bravo. It really fucked her up. But I mean, I don't blame her, but I wish she just would have blamed Caroline and not Bravo, because then going after Andy and all, it really just sealed her fleet. But that's all really what she wanted, is to be back on Bravo. It sucks, And I guess but then again, her being a podcast, she makes. I don't think she realizes the power of like having her podcast and being on YouTube. If people like you, like she'll make just as much money, have just as much exposure being a podcaster or whatever. You know what I mean? She doesn't have to. I do feel like they got screwed, but I think they would have reshot. I think they're going to reshoot that. Well, I mean, I think they should. They should reshoot that Ultimate Girls Trip with those ladies that were supposed to be on there, especially since some of them are since they're going to have like some of them are actually on are getting their own show. Like, I can't believe Gretchen is, and who else? Well,
Gretchen Rossi.
Yeah, Gretchen's
and
back.
she said Adrian somebody. What did it say? Adrian somebody.
I think she's Miami. Is that Adrian from Miami?
Oh, Adriana.
Adriana.
Oh, is that who she was talking about? Was Adriana?
I'm not sure. Who was on
Yeah,
that
it
trip?
looks horrible. Bless her heart.
Oh,
Bless her heart.
it's like she like here. I don't know. She kind of looks like that. Just looks like she has a sore. I don't know. It's a shame. My face gets swollen when I have I will like when I get the Botox and I wear makeup and stuff right afterwards. And if I have any cut, I will get swollen and like a little bit under the eyes, but like not like that. My eye.
Well, she hasn't been working. I kind of believe her. She hasn't been working in a long time, so I don't think she's like spending her extra pennies on face projects.
That's what she said. She said I can't afford to do it anymore, so I guess they're dissolving. But yeah, I mean a bunch of stuff there.
Look, and that's a PSA. Don't get nothing you can't afford to keep forever if that's what's going to happen, because that is not an okay result after years. If years and years of fillers leaves you looking depleted like that, then that means you might not want to do any. There may be a day that you can't afford them because your face will deflate.
Yeah, and wow, that's a lot. I mean, look, I don't know. Oh, it is what it is. I mean, she's on OnlyFans. I'm sure she's making money doing that. I mean, I know they always
What is she showing her feet?
I don't know. I should try. She's on there with
there's a site called Feet Finder, you guys. I think that might have been the one that Rachel and them was using to get her nose fixed after James smushed her nose.
Toes for nose or nose.
It's called Feet Finder. Feetfinder.com.
What was the thing? Feet Finder? Oh my God.
Yep. And I don't know why those free feet ended up in the gallery, that they didn't make it to the paid section, but
I was on Denise's, but I let my membership lapse.
Well, do you think she still has it now that she has a spinoff?
I don't know. I mean, that
would be fun to know.
Her daughter probably still does, and I think so. Is this the one that Charlie Sheen's in? Or I heard is he in this too, or did he has his own show? I think coming up.
I don't know if he'll make an appearance. I don't know. Are they friends like that?
Well, I mean, the kids, yeah. I guess with the girls, I guess I think the daughter lives with him, but
the one that wants to be a porn star.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
that
I remember
explains a lot.
When they were filming, I thought he was a part of it too, but I guess in his own house. But but then somebody also said he has a scripted show coming up too. He's in a scripted show about his life. He plays himself, but he's got tiger blood. Apparently, he's living with.
Look, was Mauricio? the egg price has been high? Because somebody just said on social media, they were like, oh, so Mauricio is rich.
Oh yeah.
He has eggs. Yeah.
Like, oh my God, that's crazy. Oh my God, that's fucking funny. That's
I'm
good. That's
sending that to you. They are hilarious. They are hilarious with that one. They were like, oh, so he rich. She got eggs, huh?
That's stupid. Honestly, oh my God, that's good. Oh God, PK probably doesn't even know that. Oh, that's funny.
She said, Kathy said, I thought he was 56 when I met him. It's been a long time.
I mean, he's greedy rich though. Like, think about it. He's trying to take his father's money after he stole 70 million.
Of course he has eggs. Yes, he is so greedy. Of course he has eggs.
They stole from one of the most dangerous things. He's gonna have eggs. Got balls like that. Because I don't know, where's all his money? Kyle, where's the money, Kyle? The money he's trying to steal from his dad.
We're never gonna find out.
I know, because nobody's ever gonna ask her.
Oh my God. Larsa Pippen's boyfriend got arrested, Marcus Jordan.
What the fuck
on possession. And if he doesn't watch out, he about to get crank bugs too, messing with that cocaine.
I can't
He gonna be shaking.
Did you think?
Yes.
Let's look that up. Let's look this up because I was like,
here, I'm sending it to you. I just sent it to you. Oh wait.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, was it real? Did he have a lot of it? Was he holding it for somebody? Was it his?
Oh, look, he got out the car after the police chased his ass.
No.
He gets out the car. Yes, dash cam footage. Him and Karen Huger, girl.
No.
Dash cam footage. He gets out the car talking about, I'm Michael Jordan. I'm Michael Jordan.
No, he did not, Larsa.
Yes, he did.
You sent it to me.
I just sent it to you.
Oh God, I can't wait to see this. This is so bad.
Oh, it's not the full-on arrest. You really have to get to TMZ. Let me see you the TMZ arrest.
Dude,
arrest video. TMZ. That is hilarious.
How do you get yourself caught like that?
I'm Michael Jordan's son.
No. Oh my God, Michael Jordan's. Okay. Oh, okay. You guys can see this, right? Pretends to be. Oh no. Hold on. Whoa. Ah. That's what I said. All right, where's TMZ? Let's get TMZ.
Oh, no, that's just a picture. We have to go all the way to their website. Let me see. He wanted them to play Mariah Carey while he was in the back of the car.
Are you kidding me?
Yes, he was. I wonder if he was about to say that he was Thomas Jefferson's concubine.
You are fucking with me right now. Are you kidding me? This is amazing. What is wrong with him? Oh my God.
I don't know. I'm looking for the exact. They had the thing on TMZ. I don't see it now. Damn it.
You gotta tell me that's so good.
That's hilarious. Back when.
Oh my God. Let me.
Oh, look.
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
Marcus. I'll put Michael in there. Do you think? Oh my God. Do you think Larsa does drugs? Ah.
Duh. Birds and feathers.
I mean.
There's no way. There's how many? Okay, honestly. How many cokeheads do you know who hang out with non-cokeheads?
I know. And how many, I don't know. And how many relationships are like that you know, that like, I don't know, one does it and the other's not either aware of it or okay with doing it sometimes. Okay. TMZ.
Right.
TMZ's one. Okay. Here we go.
Here it is. I'm sending it to you now. Bam. Okay. The actual dash cam footage I just sent to you. That's the one.
Okay. Large. I love that. Oh my God.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, you can see it? Okay.
You guys good? Yeah, we're trying to. My car's a little stuck right now. I see that. You want to help us? We're going to try. Huh? We're going to try. Right.
What happened?
What happened? How'd you get on the tracks, man? All right, good. Help us try and reverse this thing out. Well, hang on. You are stuck. Come here.
I'm assuming this is his cart. He's in the blue cart, Marcus, right? I guess. Okay.
You know the trains come by right now, right? No, I know. That's what I'm trying to.
Can you stretch it and make it a little bigger for us? Will it get big for you?
I think I can, yeah.
Make it all right. And
how can I get this bigger? How do I make this bigger?
Usually like if you just click that, but now like open your fingers on top of the picture, like.
Good.
I can't get.
Yeah, we're trying to.
Oh, that's okay. No worries.
Let me see. I can.
Our car's a little stuck right now. I see it.
Let me see if I can play it like on my own, like within a different thing. No.
I mean, sometimes I can just zoom things, but I don't know if.
Oh, zoom it. Like, let me see.
Yeah, like just.
Like in my hold on. Where's all my stuff at?
Shane is in the house. What happened to Shay B? Has anybody seen Shay B?
No. I was wondering. Oh, here it goes. Okay, I can zoom it. No, she disappeared and she basically blocked us, or me at least. I'm blocked. She disappeared.
Oh,
I just had that bigger. Yeah, I don't know. Has anybody else heard from her?
I haven't, and that's why I was wondering. I haven't seen her in any chats or anything for at least since last year.
Zoom in. Why don't they let me do it once? All right, I'm just gonna play because.
Well, don't worry about it. I think that you guys can check out the whole video on TMZ. But I just want us to hear him be like, "A Michael Jordan's son." He name dropped his famous father.
I really fucked this up, didn't I? Oh shit. Stop screaming.
Oh, Mamere sent it to you also with the article to your IV.
Okay. Okay.
So check out Mamere's thing, perhaps.
Oops.
But this is crazy. All that ruckus Larsa was making over Marcus Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had a podcast, and now she was having a podcast with a cokehead, and she had that cokehead all around her children or minor children. Okay, I'm not sure what's happening, but it is Miami. I think everybody might be on coke. I'm not sure. Let Blow tell it.
Blow. It's opening.
Let Blow tell it.
Who's Blow?
That's what they call,
Oh, yeah. Oh.
I was making it funny. I made it funny.
You made it funny. Can you guys see it?
Oh, yeah, here it is. Nice and big, girl. Right on. Thanks, Mamere. Thanks, Krista.
Is that big enough?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is it only? Wait, I can't hear it.
I don't think there's any sound yet.
Oh, okay.
But they chased him a long way. They went from the streets to the railroad tracks, y'all.
This is the cops chasing him before he even gets to that.
Yes. This is not finding Karen at the tree. This is them chasing him and then find the stuff in his car, you guys.
No. Why is this motherfucker pulling over?
He is so blessed he didn't get shot because they didn't know who he was until much later.
Oh, they didn't put their lights on. Okay.
He's so high, he thought that the disco was in his back seat. He didn't know that was the cop sirens. He thought it was a disco light.
Is he by himself? Oh, I guess we'll see.
I think he said, "We need your help" when they got pulled over.
Yeah, I thought we could be him in the mouse in his pocket. Okay, so thank God for body cam footage, and thank God he didn't get pow because easily, like you said, they don't. Right.
1939 Maitland appears to have gone.
Oh yeah, just a couple of months ago, there was a picture of him with powdered sugar in front of him, and he, for some reason, was trying to put it in his nose instead of on his donuts.
Oh, that's all.
And yeah, and he was acting like it was like just okay to do here, and he had it out. You guys, did you see that picture too?
No, but that was
where he was doing lines on powdered sugar. Yeah,
that was only one. It was only that one part. It stopped at a minute 21. Let me go back to yours.
I think the other with a small one, then at least have them out of the car.
Yeah.
So if you go back to the one I sent, then we can hear what he said.
Yeah, that's what I was proud. Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, let's see. But I'm looking up Michael Jordan's son poke picture.
Oh gosh. Nothing.
Yeah, here it is. It was bad. And he looked like he indulges. Okay.
I'll try. Yeah, it's as big as.
Yeah, that's as big as it's gonna get. Sorry.
No.
My car's a little stuck right now.
I see that.
Yeah.
We're gonna try.
Plus, okay.
We're gonna try.
What happened?
What happened? How'd you get on the track, man?
All right, good. Help us try and reverse this thing out.
Well, hang on. You are stuck. Come here. You know the trains come by right now, right?
No, I know. That's why I'm trying to get the out of. We thought we were making a right, and I turned onto the train tracks apparently. I'm trying.
But yeah, we're not getting back in the car right now, okay? The reason why, so
Do me a favor. Keep your hands out of your pocket.
Yeah.
Man. Keep your hands in your pocket. There's nothing in my pocket. That's all. I'm gonna take you down and look at that. Put your hands up in your man. You know, bro. I'm Marcus Jordan. I'm Michael Jordan's son. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just trying to get home, and I made a wrong turn. Okay.
The impaired.
And clearly, we would just like to get our car off of the train track,
Is that a girl laughing in the background?
which
I
we were
think
not
so.
trying to be on.
There's a girl. Okay.
I think he's with a girl that's not Larsa.
Right.
Standing there laughing.
I mean, I'm just saying, if there's 6 of us, and we throw this thing in reverse.
well, I've already got concerns for your level of impairment anyways, okay? So that's why.
Why?
Because I can smell alcohol coming from you and you're on train tracks. Okay. So
Come on, man.
just listen to me. That's why I don't want you back behind the wheel anyways. Okay.
I'm fine behind the wheel. I just would like to get my car out of
We'll
this.
deal with that after this, okay? We'll deal with that after this. But that's why I had to get you out of the car. Okay? Because I hear spinning tires, I hear slurred speech from you, you're driving on train tracks. and
I'm
you're
not
stuck.
slurring anything, and I'm
I'm letting you know. I have concerns. Okay?
well.
For
I
your level of
appreciate
impairment
that.
Driving a vehicle, I can't let you back behind the car and drive a vehicle.
I appreciate your concern.
Yeah, I don't want.
But
you to
I
get
am not inebriated.
Juliet,
I'm not
635
anything that
550
cannot drive home.
9.
You guys good?
Oh my gosh, you guys. That
all
was a lot.
Yeah, that's
Bless
really
his heart.
That's scary.
Look at the picture I just sent you.
Okay.
So they said they found him doing stuff, but he did this at a lunch like he was out, you guys. And
Him?
did not care.
Whoa,
see
whoa,
that?
whoa. Yeah,
You
that's
see
him.
it?
Like, yes. Oh my-
Yes.
that's him? Holy shit.
Yes.
When was this?
This
Jesus.
is, let me see, I'm visiting the site this came from, and this is 8/8/2024. So just in August of last year,
This is a
they've
movie?
caught him doing this photo. Matt caught drinking. Michael Jordan's son goes viral on the net.
Yeah.
Marcus, and he was there with not Larissa Pippen,
Yeah.
and they were clearly poolside, and he looks really thin in that picture. When he sits up, here, I'll send you this.
Yeah, because
When he sits up, it's like really bad.
Oh wow. What the fuck is
He's
he doing outside for? What the fuck is wrong with
Yes,
you?
when you're hardcore, you don't care.
No, you should, because you can go fucking to jail. Like, are you stupid? Be a fucking responsible fucking drug addict, asshole. That is
I
crazy.
just sent you one more thing. I'm crazy.
Crazy. That's crazy, because I don't fucking literally, I tell people all the time, I'm not judging people that do drugs. I judge your actions on them, and this is fucking ridiculous. You can't go the fuck somewhere else, do your line, not in front of a bunch of people. Like, what do you want to go to prison? Do you want the cops to be watching your ass? Like, do you want to look like a scumbag, or can you just do that privately so you don't look like a scumbag? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, you got to do shit. If you got a fucking problem, you don't have to fucking show everybody. Like, the whole world doesn't need to see this. That's fucked up. That means you're that fucked up, dude. Mal, and I had no idea. I don't think I've ever heard about him. I didn't even know really who he was until Larsa started dating him. But I mean, I didn't think of drugs being that could be the problem between them. That could have been the problem. She could have just not been, it's hard to, if you're not doing it, it's hard to date somebody that is doing it, especially if they're this fucked up, where they don't even have the fucking, they can't even. You know, you're so
I don't know that she was like a nose virgin or a virgin to being that kind of lifestyle, but they dated for years.
Mm-hmm.
If he's doing it at lunch like this, then he did it before. This isn't new behavior.
Right.
And it could be escalated behavior, but it
Right.
isn't new behavior. And I bet she might be a little mad that she didn't get to have this on film so that people could feel sorry for her, that, and she could try to spin this like she didn't know.
I'm surprised she didn't
Mhm.
out at him or
They was
anything.
trying to live together. So she was really going to live with the whole man, and she didn't even know if he was high or not, and she was going to have him around her minor children.
She was probably
Okay.
trying to fix him. Maybe she was trying to fix him, you know, and didn't want to, and it didn't work because I mean, yeah, I don't know. What a shame. That's a shame. He can't
Yeah.
have to do it.
And you know what? It's kind of like reminiscent of Mary Cosby's son, only because they're both so well off and they could have anything. And then you seem like he probably seems like he could talk to his dad about anything, right? But yeah, and then you end up going down this road. That's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. I hope he gets help.
I mean, honestly, if you have, like, listen, if you're doing it right, your hand.
Oh, it could be a relapse.
Huh?
You're right. She said it could be a relapse.
Oh yeah, you know what? You're right. He could have been off.
He could have went on a binger, because in that last picture I showed you when he's sitting up and you can see how he's all gaunt and you can see his bones around his neck and clavicle and stuff really bad. Like maybe he was on a bender after a relapse or something. Or maybe they broke up and it made him go into a relapse. Who knows? Maybe she was the savior. And he was a good guy when they were doing a podcast and he had something to perform for. And without her, he can go, who knows? Who knows?
That's the thing. Like if you're Marcus Jordan, you have the money. Nobody's, you know, there's no courts or anything that tells you to stop doing it. There's no parents who are telling you to stop doing it. If it's not affecting your life negatively, you're not going to stop it. But eventually it does. So like now he's driving on train tracks thinking he's okay to drive with cocaine in his car. Like that's the escalation. But like for a while, he probably was functional, because he's got the money to do it and he doesn't have anybody telling him, you know, there's no courts or anything that's illegal. But he just, honestly, he must be really, I mean, because I don't think I've ever seen a celebrity do this out in the open like this. The only person was, as I remember, Lamar walking in and getting like a crack pipe and shit. Lamar Odom. Chloe's ex-husband. By the end of his thing, he was walking in and getting the crack pipe by him, like, you know, with the cameras on him. Like he was just like, fuck it. That's when you know it's escalated to this point. Wow. I mean, I wonder if this is going to force him to get help. Not force him, but he probably thinks he doesn't need it. You know, I had some cocaine in my car, no big deal. But maybe the drinking.
I think, you know what? I'm not sure what state was that in they got pulled over.
Probably California. Let me see. Well, it seems like TMZ always has literally, they get everything. I don't know. I guess they're the first ones I think people call.
Yeah.
Man, there's a lot of police stuff out here. Oh my God. Where did my friend go? A full body cam or anything like that. We saw this one, right? Oops. So I don't want to see this one. Oh yeah, we saw this one. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like they did bring Monica to activate because they knew who she was. There's no way you're going to convince me that she didn't tell production who she was. And then somebody in production was like, yeah, let's make this happen. And then they were like, oh, she'll say anything. Let's tell it to her because she doesn't know how this works. And so then she brought it up. So they very well could have done that.
Yeah, because like, you know, like make her say it on TV, and they're like, well, who actually said it on camera? Oh, Monica. You know what I mean? Even though it was like just somebody asking what is Meredith talking about? One thing, 9%.
And then it's a problem for Monica to bring that up, but it's not a problem for Baby Wrinkles to say circle jerk to Angie K. Anyway,
she was so proud of herself too.
Very proud. Very proud.
I did. Oh, I did. Yes, I did. I did say that. It's like, you're cool. Go. Whose stick are you sucking for courtside seats to the Jazz? That's all I want to know.
Exactly. She said that with her full 76 ounces of Coca-Cola.
Diet. Isn't it Diet Coca-Cola? Like her, that's like a, never mind. People that I know a lot of people that literally go to the 7-Eleven and get a Coke or Diet Coke, ice, and carry the drink around all day long. It's like a thing. And then she's one of those people. I don't know. And she must be doing the cocaine, the Coca-Cola, the cocaine. It's her daily thing. No. Her best friend is telling people she does cocaine. That's crazy. Well, Lisa does cocaine. She does it on set, guys. She does it on cast trips. It's like, how do you know? Are you there with her when she's doing it? It's like, is she doing it in front of you? Like, how do you know she's actually doing cocaine? You know what I mean? How would they? You know what I mean? Unless they're like either or doing it, you know. And it's like literally Meredith and Heather or somebody telling everybody that. That's wild. Like, wow. You fucking, it's Housewives for you. But
yeah.
I hope it's not. I hope not anymore. I hope to God that they do get away, but I hope that's over. I really do.
Do you think Bianca Centauri wants clothes on when she's out with Kanye West, or does she love wearing pantyhose as an outfit?
I think she wants attention. I think it's all for attention, and I think it's her statement. I don't know what the point in doing that was. I don't know. I mean, listen, if you can be naked, be naked. I don't care about. I'll be naked. You know, I would be naked if I could. You know, I don't mind it. But the fact that I don't blame Kanye for it, I think it's her, and I think that maybe he has some weird. You know, he's got some weird styles, but I really think that she is okay with it. And I think she does a statement. And I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I don't know, like doing it on what was it, the Emmys, Grammys, whatever. Maybe not the right place, but I don't like when she was walking around with bandages on her feet. I didn't think that was cute. But this was, she had something on and then just took it off, right? I still nothing.
You know, and her wearing pantyhose a lot, it's kind of given that she wishes she was Kim Kardashian and Kim Skims. Because doesn't Kim like have a whole line of like undergarments that's basically pantyhose? And now this girl is walking around in pantyhose all day. I'm like, I don't know who's obsessed with who here.
She used to look like Kim Kardashian when she had her makeup and stuff done. But I mean, I'm wearing Kim Skims right now. I wear them. They're actually pretty good, but I don't know.
So are Skims Spanx 2.0? Do they hold you like Spanx, or is it more comfortable?
Oh my God,
I can't see you.
I know. I have to show. Hold on, let me see.
But it shows you. It holds you and supports.
So good.
And they're nice and soft.
So good.
Because I actually heard. Shout out to Black History Month. I heard that she stole those from a black lady.
I think the Skins. So they start down here. They start down here, right, and you get them like hard, and it goes all the way up, basically up to my my bra line, and it literally sucks it all in and makes the curve.
Oh, nice.
You know,
so kind of like a faja. Yeah. Have you seen those faja things for after plastic surgery? You're so skinny. You look good, girl. Yeah, no, you look good. I think you have a thigh gap. I think you might have a thigh gap.
Literally, my sister said my butt's getting long. Is my butt long?
Yeah, your butt looks good, girl. Hey. I
never see my butt. I have to look at it on camera when I'm done.
Yeah, your butt's looking good and perky.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I did Ozempic for like a month, but it's expensive.
It's expensive. Yeah, it is. And how did you feel on it?
Did
you get any of the nausea, the stomach cramps, any of that? Or did you just not want to eat?
I stopped eating the M&Ms. I don't know if you remember, I was eating bags and bags of these freaking M&Ms.
Yeah.
I stopped, and made me stop eating them. And like, I stopped craving sugar. I lost 10 pounds, but I gained a little bit because I didn't do it the next month. But I lost 10 pounds. I mean, I didn't feel any side effects that I could associate with that because, I really didn't feel. I might do it again. I want to do it. I want to do. I gained 30 pounds from last year. I just want to lose 24.
Yeah. You look good. You look good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Twerk. Oh, let me see you twerk. Throw it in a circle like Quad on Married to Medicine.
If we were allowed to play music, I could probably dance and twerk. But
did you guys know that Krista has some real moves?
Oh yeah.
Did you guys know that? Yeah, I already know. They don't know. I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not going to blow you up like that, girl.
I wish, honestly, I would teach a class, because they only cost about $100. And if you guys want, I would literally teach you guys how to because it's a good exercise. I would do classes, and we would be, up and down that thing. climbing up and
Yeah.
down. It's just some good
You
moves.
could do that for members only, for the certain level members only. You could have a PD class for certain members only.
I was thinking about because it's right now it's taken down because it wasn't our room, but I had to move my bed. I have to put it back up, and I was like, I was going to put it back in the corner. I'm like, that would look so trashy.
No, it would look like you are sharing your art with the world. That's an art. I don't care what nobody says. It's art.
It is. I'm telling you I'm telling you, leg muscles that you get from that, and honestly, in your house, it's really convenient. It's convenient. And there's really a lot of cute moves and stuff, but not only for just for fun for your husband or whatever, or for yourself, but it is really good exercise. And I really thought when I was 18, I did it when I was 18 too. And I was flipping up and down. I was all over the place. And I literally, so then he brought 40 years later, 20 years later, how old am I? 20 years later, I'm like, oh, I'll get another one. And I'm thinking I could do the same things because I'm the same size. I was hanging it was horrible. It took me, I had no strength. I could not even I was hanging on for dear life. I'm like, holy shit. But it took me a while to get back, doing the right thing.
You know what we're going to have to endure tonight?
What? Oh, thank you.
Bronwyn's lies. I'm so disappointed. I wish she didn't turn out to be a damn freaking liar face. And I suspect that Richie B might be right, even though that is a custom repurposed Met Gala number.
Yeah.
It does have the neckline that you would not possibly be wearing a $4 million necklace with that type of neckline. And technically, you don't even need earrings with it because it's so much going on about the head. So maybe she was trying to continue the lie, but I don't appreciate Baby Wrinkles being the one to blow her up, but that's just a lie. And then it was more lies on Watch What Happens Live to the point where Mary Cosby just even said, oh, she was lying. She was lying.
That's crazy. The heart jacket. She's like, it's only 3 in the world. I'm one of 3. Rihanna has 1. And, but I don't mind her lies because I thought they were just stupid little lies. You know what I mean? But I'm more curious about Todd being involved with the yacht that sank with all his family on it. Who won? There's this lawsuit going on with Hewlett Packard, and the guy that won $8 million or something. I don't know, something with $8 million. Anyway, the next month or next week, he's on a yacht with his family, and it sinks, and he dies. And dude, Todd is involved with that guy or something with that case, but it was a really. And they think that thing was never supposed to sink. They think it was, it was an intentional thing because his whole family died, and a bunch of other people. But forget his name. But it was
my gosh,
Packard lawsuit that was going on, and then something about Todd being involved with it. But I mean, I do know that he definitely invented the Palm Pilot, so he's got that money, I guess. But I don't know what happened with the Hewlett Packard thing. I have to look more into it. Dana had a deep dive about it. But at the time, I didn't care because it wasn't on yet, and I didn't know who. I'm like, we don't know who these people are, so I wasn't paying attention to all the drama. Now I want to go back and see because there's a lot of drama with the new. We were like, who's Brittany and Bronwyn fighting with Monica? I didn't care because I was like, I don't know, this is too much. And now I wish I was paid attention to it because I like Bronwyn. I feel like her lies that she tells, they're stupid lies. You know what I mean? At least she's not lying about her house. She's not a fake house. She's not giving people bag bowls of bugles for a snack, a dusty bag of bugles and some RC cola and some dusty jewelry. I mean, at least she's, I don't know. I'm not into the kind of fashion she's into, but I also feel like they also made the thing with the dog. They turned something good into something negative with her when it's because her dog bit 2 drivers, that makes it. So she did that for the dog that bit her. She did all kinds of nice stuff for it. That's why she did it. She did it because 2 dogs bit her driver, bit somebody. It's one doesn't have to do with the other. Literally the dog that bit her, she said it's my fault. I don't know. With the foster, it was a foster that needed medical care. She did that. She found it at home. I think she would have did that regardless because she does do charity for the Humane Society when she has 7 dogs or 9 dogs or 12 dogs or something. All big boxers. But I feel like you have to love dogs that have 6 boxers or 7, whatever she has. And I don't know. I feel like making that into a bad thing was stupid because I don't think she lied about that at all. I do think that her perception of what Todd did was her reality, whether it was online affair. What do they call it? An emotional affair. Or he was just texting somebody he wasn't supposed to. I wish we had the full context about it, but whatever, it is what it is. But Emma told me. Emma said it. Emma told me. Yeah, Emma told me. That whole thing. Emma, like, fuck Emma. Like, I know people want to call Ron out for being a liar, but I wish it wasn't Lisa, because Emma said it. Emma called me. Oh, I don't know Emma. Okay, fuck Emma. Don't tell Emma. Don't people tell my business to anybody. Collect my money. But especially when you can't even own your house. Like, you literally, you float into Salt Lake City, run it home, get on the show. It's like crazy. How does Meredith even say she's not even a resident of Salt Lake? How are you on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City? You are not a Real Housewife of Salt Lake City. Like, go away. Go to Ohio. Do Ohio, where your bugles are. You know? I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know. Dusty Baggy Bugles. I wasn't reading the thing. Is my friend still there? I'd like to know. I'd like to apologize for whatever I said. Did you say Shane was here, Mimir? Or
Yeah, Shane was here earlier.
Shane?
Shane had tapped in. There it was, 12:10.
Oh, okay. I missed Shane. Hi, Shane. I missed.
Yeah.
I thought that, I don't know. I kind of I backed away from all that stuff, so I have no idea what's going on over there in that sector. But I feel like Shane was getting the shitty end of the stick. I wonder how he's doing. So I thought he was missing. I can't get that far, but
I
Shane.
saw that person had went live on Instagram earlier.
Oh yeah,
I'm not tapping nothing.
really? The person
I'm
that's
not tapping in nothing on there no more. Nope.
too much. I don't understand. I can't. I went. I like checked. I heard like a little bit of it live, and I was like, "It's this." I feel like I'm hearing the same thing. You're repeating yourself. It's the same thing you were saying 3 weeks ago. I'm just now another person, a person that we know, a content creator. Now she's the enemy now too. Now she's a problem. Now she's the one who is literally talking to the feds and bringing everything together. It's like, are you serious? These conspiracy theories are crazy. Now everybody that goes against them is working with Jay-Z and the feds, all this crap. Lady Letitia now they're going against Lady Letitia. But Lady Letitia is just fair. She's just like there to be, supportive and fair. And they turn something, now they're turning on her. And I'm like, are you people fucking crazy? Like, you are all nuts. And I'm like, really? It's just literally going to end up with just Maggie and Jag. It's going to be them two. That's it. That's all they're going to have left.
Right.
Like,
seriously. Did you guys know that Coca-Cola produces like $20 billion worth of cocaine annually or something like that? Because they use coca leaves to make their thing, and the process creates cocaine.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And they used to really use Coke in Coca-Cola, and that's why it literally said Coke on there. And that's why people would stay up and not eat.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I was more of a Pepsi person, but wow. Coke, I felt like it needed more sugar, but I remember when I was younger, we would go to the store like little, and they would have like Coke. They would have like a stand. You had to try one and see which was like better. Like they would literally do it like, here, try Coke or Pepsi. Which one do you like better? It's like, you don't know which one it is. Like, oh, I like this one better. Oh, it's cocaine. It's Coca-Cola. I'm like, when it first came out, I don't know. I'm trying to find
I like Tab. I remember Tab soda and Dr. Pepper. I like weird tasting sodas. I never really liked Coke. And I never really liked Pepsi. I wasn't like either one of those girls. I prefer my sodas clear and carbonated, actually. I don't like brown sodas a lot.
You know what I drink that's really bad for me? The
What?
blue raspberry Fanta. I'm obsessed with blue raspberry Fanta.
That sounds good. Does it taste blue or like raspberry?
It's like blue raspberry Slurpee.
Oh my God. My favorite Fanta is anything peach or strawberry.
Oh, peach juice.
That red dye, number 85, will get you every time, girl.
Oh my God. Didn't they say Kellogg's cereal now? They were making red dye. It was made with red dye, and we're like, oh, going to die now or something. I saw a TikTok about like that red dye, red something being in Kellogg's Krispies or Kellogg's something, whatever. I'm like, what? How many times I eat them my whole life? I ate them growing up my whole life. Kellogg's, the things, the flakes. I'm so freaking high. Sorry.
Cornflakes?
I apologize. I'm a burnout right now.
Not the cornflakes, right?
Cornflakes. The cornflakes. Oh my God. Yes, the cornflakes. I got to find it's a TikTok. And I was like, are you serious? I'm like, everything is like everything they said that was bad for us or good for us was bad for us, and everything they said was
Exactly.
good for us because they wanted to unpopulate us. I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
They tried, and I'm scared. And I'm like, I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna eat this or drink that, but like they could put anything in the air. Like I'm sitting like that. Like they want to get us.
Chemtrails, chock full of things we don't need.
Listen, we have nothing but protection around us, angel wings all around us. Our homes, all of our homes are all protected from all of it.
Yeah.
Everything. We're on the most benevolent timeline possible, and our cells have reproduced, and they have no negativity stuck to them. We have no toxicity in our system. Every morning I take a shower, or whenever I take a shower, I tell the water, I command the water to change my body, like to literally
That's true. Did you guys? Oh my God, you are so on it, Krista Marie. So water is a fantastic conduit and very, very powerful, and does enhance your prayers and affirmations. So you're doing it the right way. If you pray in your bath or in water at all, or even like during the summertime, me and my kids would go stand in the pool and just be in the pool with our feet and be like meditating and saying great things out, because it magnifies all of that, you guys.
And the water cell has its own consciousness. You can command it to clean, cleanse, and but produce nothing but white light or white, get rid of all the bad energy. And also, so you can take 2 glasses of water and write the word or write beautiful
Love
on it.
And hate. Yeah.
And then tell the other one it's ugly and put ugly on its thing. Put it in the freezer and then take it out and look at the way it's formed the crystals. And it literally will form ugly crystals when you tell it it's ugly. And if you tell it's beautiful, it's so fucking awesome. Like it's so cool. I was watching.
And don't forget, we are 90% water. So the same thing is true for us. That's why I always tell my friend Krista Marie to stop saying stupid shit about my friend Krista Marie, because it like vibrates through your whole thing. And so I only want you talking nice about my friend Krista Marie to Krista Marie, because it resonates in your whole body like that. That's what I'm saying.
You know what's crazy? Growing up my whole life, I was always saying that. I was probably doing it to myself, but just by literally being such a, like my brother's like, you hated life. Like I always complained I hated everything, right? But I was literally probably like making it go on longer and longer because I didn't know that I was telling myself that and believing my own life and creating my own.
Their subconscious picked up on all of that stuff.
So much.
Yeah. Yeah. But you're awesome. You've chosen your most benevolent timeline after you got to wake up recently. And so all of that is just part of your beautiful story. It's part of your beautifully flawed experience. You're imperfectly perfect. And that's why you're one of my faves.
Working in all the right places.
Yeah. Yeah. There's actually, that's one of the things the lady said. Oh my God. What's her name? Boz said something about the art of healing ugly. Did she say that on last night's episode? Or did she say it in her podcast too? I'm going to send this to you. Because Boz talked about, Boz from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills has a podcast now.
Oh, cool.
And on her podcast, she was talking about healing and what it means to heal, but you're still broken. You're never fully what you were, right? So in Japan, there's an art called Kajinlola, where you take broken porcelain and still use it even though it's broken, because it's still beautiful. And yeah, it's awesome. I just love it here.
I took all these things. I started doing crafts back in 2020 or whatever, on COVID. I started taking I was like taking old things out of my house, like my like I took the legs off the I'm so high, off the couch. I made them candle holders. I made literally everything. I like all this old craft stuff. I would take it apart and make it new again. Like, I don't know. I made a bunch. Let me show you real quick. You can see what I mean. I took the freaking railing off of our house, and it's like, so basically like everything that his mom's old vases and stuff. Let me show you what I did. So like this was like, I don't know if you can see it. This was, oh fuck, I got that thing on. Hold on. Actually, you know what? I got pictures of it. I have pictures. So basically, I took all the old stuff and made it beautiful again. Let me show you a picture.
Yeah, show me. I love a remix.
I have a thing saying it's okay. One of my videos, it says not just a pretty face. Let me find it. It shows you all my crafts and stuff that I did. And it's like, I'm like, who the fuck do I think I am? Like, I was literally a felon that had no hobbies or no skills or no I didn't know I was a gardener. I didn't know I was a crafter. You know what I mean? But I love it. I still
Right.
All right, wait, my videos.
Yeah, you've talked about that before, how you didn't even know that was a hobby of yours.
No, and I would be so sad when I would go to rehabs and stuff, or like therapists, and they asked me what my hobbies were, and I didn't have one. And it was like, what the fuck, Krista? Like, what is wrong with me? What the fuck? Get out of here, Krista. And YouTube.
But then you find out that actually there's nothing wrong with you.
And I was like, oh,
You're
it's
just a
me.
late bloomer. You're just a
Yeah.
late bloomer. Son. Did you ever see that book, Leo, the Late Bloomer?
No.
Yeah, and his whole life he thought he was like something was wrong, something was wrong, something was wrong, and it turned out to just be that person was a late bloomer.
I also didn't like back, when we were little, they didn't ADHD, basically you were a bad kid, you know what I mean? That's just a pretty face. Where's my things?
Where'd it go?
Oh my god, on my own stuff.
I thought I liked it.
God damn it. Spiritual 3 videos. Oh, here. Okay. There's my flowers. Let me give this some.
Did you watch Real Housewives of New York yet?
I didn't. Oh no, I didn't watch the other reunion. What's on the
They only got 2 parts for a reason.
Oh, they only had 2 parts. Oh wow.
Yeah.
I think they need more. Too.
I feel like they could have done better, but I'm glad it's over, and I hope we don't have to be bothered with specifically Bryn. Rebecca quit. Rebecca Minkoff, she quit. Yeah, after they attacked her Scientology, she quit.
I mean, I don't blame her actually. I don't think she belonged there anyway. She's I think she's good for that. I just feel like she wasn't really. I don't know. Wasn't really a housewife. Like I don't know. Not because she didn't really know any of them that well either. I didn't think. Like I just didn't think she fit in. She's got enough, fame and fortune and all that. She didn't have to put herself out there and look stupid like that. I don't know. I just feel like it was the wrong place and time. She would have been.
I just sent you the Bose thing.
Okay.
And it talks about how you can still be broken but continue to go on. And I thought it was just beautiful.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even
It's called kintsugi. Kintsugi is the Japanese art form kintsugi, about when you take broken pieces of pottery or a plate or a glass or something, and you put it back together and still use it even though it's messed up.
That's what I do. Oh my god, that's exactly what I do. What do you say?
It's called kinjozi.
Okay, Krista, get to your thing. All right, let me get out of Instagram. All right, so I still have you guys are open. All right, how do I get my freaking photos? I do this every freaking time. All right, so let me go to.
And freaking Bose is more bald headed than Gertie when she doesn't have her wigs on, you guys, and rocks her whole bald head often. Out to dinner with her dude and everything when she doesn't have her own wigs on. She makes all those wigs.
Oh, she does?
She has her own wig line. Yeah, they're called Eve or something.
Oh. All right. Stupid. No. Get out of here.
I added this earlier, but
man. All right.
She's so gorgeous to me.
Why can't I go down? Oh, there we go. All right, let's go. What year was that? I think it was 2022. I was doing this. Okay. No. God, I look so old. Huh. Adam.
Money will fall like rain this spring.
Man, I know I have this all in one thing, but you guys can't see what I see, right?
No, we can't see anything right now.
Okay. I don't want to. I'm like, all right, I don't know.
You don't want to reveal all the secrets.
I mean, I know. I'm like, oh shit. I knew it, but I wish I should probably take them out so I don't have to worry about that. But like,
one time I did the same. I was like, that picture's still on this computer. I was God.
I know. I'm like, wait, who's that? That's not me.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
Are you watching the Super Bowl on Sunday?
No. Oh well, you know what? Yeah, it is the Eagles. I'll watch it, but I literally everybody talking about how it's like rigged and shit. It just turns me off now. I get mad.
Oh, right on, Palaver. Feel better. Cataract surgery, huh? Do you does 420 help with cataracts or just glaucoma? I'm not sure. But feel better, Palaver. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming. Okay, well, this is annoying. I can't find anything. But I mean, it'd be easier if I went through my phone and found them. But all right, I'm getting back to you guys. I'm gonna look through my phone and do it. Sorry guys, I'm really trying to find my photos, but of course, when I need to find them, I can't. But yeah, I was like everything that I could. No, my phone's not available too. See, so basically, I would take apart like all these vases I have. I turned them into candle holders, and I got like I even have I mold things around to like to put the like designs on them. I want to show you so bad. I can't freaking find them. My Google Photos is annoying.
Wow. Well, when
And
you find it later, just DM me personally. I definitely want to see for
I
Shirley
know.
if you can.
Yeah, I definitely gonna. I have a whole video of it, but I can't find the video now, of course, because I want to find it. And I can't scroll down here. I have all my crap. I was like, because I've already seen my plants. Oh my god. Oops, no, not that one. Did you watch? So did you watch? It was only 2 parts with New York. I guess
Yeah, it was only 2 parts. And the second part ended last night. I'm going to do a thing on it later because Bryn is ridiculous. It's disgusting.
Yeah,
And then she's high key aggressive and dangerous, and she better not ever be on a show again. And then she had the nerve to sit up there and tell Rebecca Minkoff she was a waste of an apple. I'm like, bitch, pot called kettle much. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
how dare you?
Wasted apples. Yes. I'm like, that is rich coming from you, bitch.
Really? Like you're the waste. Actually, you wasted everybody's time.
Everybody's time is wasted, Bryn.
Um,
And then she made herself set. She wouldn't stop crying and whining and cutting people off so that so she could be more of a victim. And then she just, oh my God, the amount of lies she told on the reunion still. The people were sitting there looking at her like, is this real? Is she crazy? Especially Raquel doesn't deal with bitches like this. You can tell Raquel is in a whole nother league. She is like, really? Like this is really happening? And then they have to have a Bryn huddle about all the lies they just had to endure at the reunion on top of the lies they had to endure during the season. It was hard to watch. Hard.
yeah,
Hard.
and then also friggin' what the whole thing with somebody had a we're both that Rebecca Minkoff got pregnant, but it wasn't by her husband, that whole thing. And
okay. And they never addressed Erin's part in all of this. They never got it because just because Erin comes in pregnant does not mean she shouldn't have been held responsible or accountable for her part in the attack against Uba with Bryn and for her part in the prank lie that she made up about the friend she brought in. She introduced us to Rebecca and then helped concoct this lie. And then at this reunion, she turned on Rebecca so bad. She turned on Rebecca so bad, you guys.
Rebecca was she was friend was she? Bryn's? How did she even come into the Rebecca Minkoff? She came in as somebody's friend, but it wasn't Bryn, right? Oh wait, here they are. I found one of them. Okay. Sorry, I found this one picture of these real quick. Right there. I mean, like I said, I think that Rebecca Minkoff, she would have been better on the original Roni. So, can you see these 3 things? Hello. These were the legs of the. I took them off of our couch, and then I put these moldings on them and stuff. Anybody there? Who's there? Did I lose large? I probably lost large now. Yeah. So these are the. This is just 3 of them, though. I made so many, but yeah, these were the legs of our couch. And then let's see what else I have. I still have all that molding stuff. I want to start doing my crafts again. I started doing this, but where's the other ones at? I can't believe it. All right, that way. Oh my god, I had different color hair every week when I was on Adam's show. I look like a crazy person. All my kitty cats. I was gonna make a whole reel of these. Oh, crazy. Okay. Well, yeah, there was 3 of them, but I was covering it in the very beginning, and then the person I was in the podcast with, he kind of flaked. He decided he wanted to do it after 2 weeks. So after that, I was watching up the Sag Harbor episode, and after that, I stopped watching it. But then I watched the last 2 episodes when all that stuff happened.
I could not get into New York. I watched 4 episodes and couldn't take it in. That's what I'm telling you. They were all lying. The realest persons were Jessel, Jenna Lyons, and Uba. And even Sai, her first season, she came in too hot and messy. This season, she made up for it a little bit. Raquel, she's just like a true New Yorker lady who they found and happened to talk into being on a reality show. Whereas I feel like the other ones were maybe had always wanted to be on reality TV or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This whole Bryn and Aaron aligning themselves to paint Uba as a scary Black woman and judge all of her emotions after 5 hours of poking her. It was just too lot. It was a lot to bear, but I saw it through, and it did not end well because Erin didn't have to take accountability for anything. As a matter of fact, she piled on Bryn and she piled on Rebecca and made us think that she had been taken up for Uba the whole time when her confessional said a lot different. It was weird.
You see these are all like blocks of wood, like that's a block of wood. And I just painted it. Made all these moldings.
Nice. That's beautiful.
These are all things like my mother-in-law's old vases. And and I put the moldings on.
That's beautiful.
Of them I have.
You know what? That little kind of reminds me of something that might be in either Erica Jane's church, or who was the other one that had a church on, and she was a witch, and she had a church on
Carrington.
Just kind of gothic. It's kind of a gothic vibe, is what I'm saying.
Carrington.
Yes. I kind of liked her too, but they were scared of her.
Oh.
So you make the molds out of plaster?
Yeah, I have the mold. Like it comes like it's clay. And then see these things down here. These are moldings. Like the things that wrap around them. Like so you make them like that, and I put them on there. These are all I made them all those, and then back there are these ones I made right there. Yeah,
I can see you here. Let me see. We can see your comments in the back, but I'm not seeing your comments in the front. You're right.
Comments are showing up on my screen anymore. Why would you be blocked? Stop saying that. I don't block anybody. I don't know. You can. They're still there. See? Wait,
I don't know. Let me see. I'm gonna refresh. I'm refreshing this screen because I don't see any comments either.
You don't? I see them.
Uh-uh.
You see that? The one I'm posting? You see the ones I'm posting? You can't see them, huh?
Let me see.
Showing up? No.
No, I don't see anything. The last comment I see is Mamer's comment, and it says comments aren't showing up anymore.
Yeah. That's the last one I have too. Oh, there's more? I thought that was the last one.
I'm trying to refresh the other screen. Oh, it kicked me. Hello?
It's the
Am
same
I still here?
And there's Aaron. Yeah, you're there. What happened?
I don't know. It just did something. Oh, and now all the comments are flooding back. Okay.
Oh, you're there. Okay, I can hear you.
Pouring on again.
Yeah, see, Aaron's here. Cassie's here. That's 3:59. See, it's a you're on real time. Yeah, you're in real time. Maybe it was just a little bit.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Can you still hear me? Okay, good. On my screen where it disappeared and I disappeared. Now another screen is open. And Mercury doesn't even mess around with us until March, you guys. I'm not sure, but Uranus went direct. But I don't know that it's supposed to be affecting our freaking electronics and buffering and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, what the heck is happening?
Yeah, the screen looks funny too. It looks different. I don't have the options to change my remember, do you see down here, like, remember I always have a bunch of these?
Yeah.
They're going.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Smiling, Aaron's here. Hi, Aaron.
And everybody, please smile.
I'm gonna log back in. Awesome.
It's been 3 hours. Sorry, guys. Thanks for hanging out.
We always chat. I'm gonna bounce right now, though. It's straight up 1:00 here in California. I love Krista Marie. Thanks for playing with me. Thanks for joining me on the most benevolent timeline. And thanks for not being part of a cult.
I know.
And thank you guys for all coming through and helping me and Krista with our Wednesday Be Better.
Exactly.
And yeah, you guys smash our buttons, ring our bells.
Yeah.
I'll see you later, Krista. I love you.
I love you too.
Okay, peace.
Peace. All right, guys. That was interesting. I love showing you guys my pictures. I just wish I could find all of them at once. I want to get them all together. But yeah, I love that you guys hang out and do that and hang out with us and whatever. And the person, whatever, I forget her name, was telling me to fuck around and find out. I mean, are you serious? Like, what's gonna happen? I mean, I don't know what the fuck you mean. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. I wish she'd explain herself. But no, it's okay. I'm not the caller, by the way. Just remind you, in case you're still listening. But what was her name again? I mean, like I said, we're not a cult, so yeah. Anyway. Caller, that's funny. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out till 3:30. 3 hours and 14 minutes. And what time is it here? It's 4 o'clock now. All right, I might come back and talk about the Blake and Justin thing. Fuck around and find out. We'll see. Maybe I'll come back and talk about it. Not that, but I'll see if there's any news with them and try to find more of the Marcus Jordan stuff because that sucks. And it makes me still want to do the sobriety of Krista Marie, but I think I need to line up guests for that. All right, so I can stay focused on just that. But yeah. I'm proud of my craft. Literally, I want to show you guys too what my yard used to look like and what I did to it because I literally did all the landscaping and built all the flower beds a couple years ago. And I feel like when I was doing it, I was like channeling somebody else's energy because I don't know how I did it. But I want to get those videos together and maybe later on, like an hour or so, I'll come back with the Blake stuff and then we'll talk about that stuff. I want to do members only, but the only members are me and my sister so far. So if anybody wants to join the membership, I don't know if I made it. I tried to make it the cheapest one there, I think 99 cents, but members only. And then I could teach you guys how to exercise. There's an exercise thing in my room, it's a freaking stripper pole. I forgot one day I was on the phone with Large and she's all in the background, but it's good exercise. But if we had members only, I could teach, you guys could all get one and I could teach you guys how to, classes. I was going to do one, put them on YouTube, but I don't think, I don't know if people still go on there to look for that. Good exercise, but it might be too much. All right. I apologize. I'm too high for this shit. I'm probably going to freaking edit this part out. I am. So forget that I said any of that. All right, guys. Everybody like, comment, subscribe. And I apologize that I really shouldn't be live right now. Give me like an hour to not be so high. And I'll come back and talk about it. And again, the person that told me to fuck around and find out. We're not a cult, remember? Please be, on the most benevolent timeline possible. And please don't tell me to fuck around and find out, especially on my goddamn channel. I really don't understand that. Like, I don't know what you think. I'm not doing anything, but if I fuck around, then what am I going to find out? Let me know. All right. Peace.